Hi everybody, I'm Don Shanks. I'm with my good friend Alan Hudson. We're just going to talk about football. It's back. Okay, Alan, two big games tonight. We've got like Villa against Sheffield United, Man City the Arsenal. How do you see it?
Well, I'm interested, obviously, in the first one, Villa. It's going to be a tough match. It's going to be. I think it's the most crucial match out of all the matches.
We're in divided camps here, Al.
Yeah, I know.
I'm with Sheffield United here.
I know you are, but you're not. You're not. You say you are, but
Do you think Jack Grealish can pull it off?
You think Tony Curry's play, don't you?
Well, I do. Yeah, Tony's a great player. Oh,
I think Jack will be all right tonight, but Sheffield United are no mugs. They're a decent side, and I think they'll make it tough for Jack. They'll try and keep him as quiet as they can.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be the big game tonight, in as much as what's on it. Sheffield United keeping their pressure on for a European place. Villa need to get the points in order to keep out of that relegation zone or creep out of it. They got a hard game at Chelsea the weekend, I think, so they want to try and get something out of the so-called home game.
Yeah. As we said all along, it kind of suits the away team, doesn't it? With the
looking at the results,
grounds.
Germany,
yeah.
It was a spin round from the year before, where all of a sudden in the first division or the Bundesliga, the away teams got great results compared to last year.
Yeah.
Spain the weekend, it was a bit of each, not really sure. But these games here, I mean, for the home teams who are in trouble, they definitely 100% need the fans behind them, which they're not going to have.
Yeah, I think the differences in the German game and the Spanish game, our game is more physical, and I think it's going to be physical now. There's going to be such a fight, scrap down the bottom. But obviously, we're going to be talking about goal scorers, aren't we?
Well, no, that's right. I mean, that brings us on to our second game.
Yeah.
Which we've got Man City at home to the Arsenal.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a bit today about the Premier League Golden Boot. Now, they've got two players there today. They both won it before, Aguero and Aubameyang. We call him Pierre because I find it
Pierre, powerful.
Emmerich. Yeah. I mean, fair play to him. He scores at home and away. And he's not one of these players that put a couple in when they're 4 up. He gets the first one, or he gets the equaliser, or he gets the winner. He's the real deal there.
Yeah, and I like the way Arteta spoke about him. He said he's a great lad, and
he's a captain as well, which is unusual for a forward.
For a striker, yeah. I like the way he goes about the game. He plays with a smile on his face, which not many players do, and he gets on well with the other lad up front with him. They play well together, and there's no doubt about it, he's going to be a top striker.
I mean, and he's playing in a team that really is just above mid-div right now. So they're not firing on all cylinders, or haven't been, and he's still scoring them goals.
Yeah.
So,
well,
that's
take
a
his goals
testament
out
to
of the
it.
Arsenal team, and
they'd be struggling like mad,
yeah. They're in trouble.
And of course, Aguero, he's won it before. He's a complete player. I think since he's been at Man City, I think he scored 12 hat-tricks. So he can score a hat-trick at any time, basically. Yeah. He's the hat-trick king.
Especially against Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, and Arsenal's defence, as we know, has been their problem all season.
Yeah.
How do you see the actual game going yourself?
Well, the big worry with Man City is the Champions League spot, isn't it? You know, you think, because that would have been a great motivation to keep the lads on their toes.
Well, they will get to know, hopefully, in the next week or so, whether FIFA, UEFA, whatever, have said, yes, you can play in it next year, or you can't. If it's a negative, well, it's going to be a little bit of a deflation situation there, and will they perform to their maximum? I don't know.
It might be with 3 games to go. They get the knockback. Then players are going to want to leave or whatever. But Aguero, I don't think will leave on for something like that.
I mean, he's consistent all year, every year. He always gets his goals, and as I say, 12 hat tricks really says it all. Like what a quality player he really is.
And I think he's got something rare commodity in our football. He seems loyal to Manchester City.
Yeah, and also, I mean, if you did look at a few of the games where Pep's brought him off, he's like pissed off, but he's come back bouncing.
Yeah, he's got the right attitude.
Yeah, which I think's good. You don't normally see it.
I used to get pissed off when they brought me on. That was Terry Neal, though. But no, he does. He's got a great attitude for a striker, and he, I love it when he comes off the bench. When they rest him, he comes off the bench, and he looks ready to score.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Without
he's
a
top
doubt,
man.
he is the real deal. Now, what about our homeboy Jamie Vardy? 19 goals. Now, the figure is unbelievable. We've got 19, but he scored 16, 17 out of 18 games up to Christmas. Then he had 2 months not scoring. Then he scored 2 against Villa.
He's ready to go again, isn't he?
Well, I would
He
say
thinks
so.
it's the start of a new season, so...
Yeah, well, again, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, let's be fair. What can you say about him that ain't already been said? He's come from Fleetwood.
Yeah.
I mean, what a signing. Incredible. It just goes to show getting a lower leagues for these.
But I mean, he's 33. Obviously, he had a little daughter early on, just round about before Christmas time, just round about then. And then he had a little niggling injury. All that's a happy camp now. He's back sharp. He could actually set him on fire again. Start of this.
The lockdown's
new
probably
season.
suited him better than anyone with his age.
Yeah.
And they give him a good rest, and he's obviously trained within himself, and he's sharp and he's razor
Well, he's
sharp.
always one of them players who's going to get goals. He'll get a goal out of nothing. You know, that one
Yeah.
longer ball
Yeah.
accelerates onto it, outruns the centre
Yeah.
half, and he gets the finish. But also the bits and pieces in the box. He's very, very lively.
Yeah, and he takes.
And he's got a little bottle about him. You know what I mean? He doesn't pull out enough.
He don't pull out enough.
You know, he's going for the kill all the time.
Yeah. I think he's.
He's got a 2-goal cushion at the moment. The boys tonight, they've got the game in hand where they can peg him back, as in the Aguero, Abillon, Pierre, whatever.
Yeah.
That could happen. But 2 goals, 9 games to go. You've got to see him scoring goals for Leicester between now and then. You know, how many will he
There's
get?
going to be a load of swings and roundabouts in these next.
I'm sure there is. Now we're going to talk about the team of the year, Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp's outfit. Obviously Mo Salah, Mane, they both won it last year.
I love Liverpool.
Shared it.
I love Liverpool. I've loved Liverpool since I was a kid anyway. Used to love playing against them. It was the biggest game of the year for me. I love Shankly and I love this fella. I think Klopp has done an incredible job there.
Well, they love him, don't they, the players?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fans as well, but you can
loves
see the players,
Well,
it's just the emotion there and all that.
I
you know.
think when people say anything not so nice about Liverpool, a lot of these people, these football supporters, love him as their manager because he's so passionate about
He's
it.
inspirational. He gets the best out of every single player.
Yeah,
you know, even the
absolutely.
keepers. You know, you can see him. He runs on and like hugs them when he got sort of bandana and So they're right behind him. But what I'm thinking is, Liverpool just got to win a game or so. Man City lose one. They'll be crowned champions early doors, and then will Salah and Mane be playing all the time? Will he go to achieve a record number of wins or points,
I
victories?
don't think so. No.
Or will he say to the boys, look, listen, I'm going to give you a bit of a rest. We're starting fresh again in 8 weeks.
I think he'll look at the empty grounds, and he's going to say, look, have a rest, boys. Bring some. We've won the championship by 25 points, by the way.
It could even be more by then.
Yeah, could even be more. And he's going to say, you lot have a rest. You've done enough. You've done enough. You won the Champions League last year. You won the Premiership this year. Just have a rest.
I mean, they have been sensational, them 2 players.
Oh, mate.
I mean, if it isn't Salah doing something, somehow Mane's shown up a minute ago and boom, they've won 2-1.
Yeah. No, the front.
And I agree with you.
What I love about them, Don, is they're probably the only team in history of the game that's won the championship without really having a real outstanding creative midfield player.
Yeah.
They don't need one.
Yeah.
They just get the ball into the front three and they make things happen.
I mean, they are the all-round team. I mean, the left back Robertson, he's been tremendous going forward. And, he's definitely the real deal. And I mean, the 2 up front.
Not one of their strikers over 5'7", 5'8".
I mean, Henderson there, he's solid in there. Different type of midfield player. As you say, not the stylish quality, but he just gets the job done on a regular basis.
They know where to go. They know they know what to do. They win the ball back and they get it to the 2 wide men. The 2 full-backs are the best I've ever seen it at crosses. I love the left. They rave about the right back. He's a good player. I love the left back, Robertson. Love his crosses in.
And his energy. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
You can rely on him 100%. They are without a doubt a complete team.
They're a dream for strikers coming in.
Well, we spoke about them. Now we're going to have to speak about the guy I think is going to do really well.
Yeah, you've got to fancy it with Marcus. haven't
Yeah,
you?
Marcus Radford, man of the moment. You know, he's
Yeah.
like doing all the right things right now. He's got himself back from injury. Apparently, he looks sharp in a couple of the little practice matches they just had recently. And I think he's the type of player. If the vibes you're getting out of United right now are true,
Yeah, yeah.
that they think they got Pogba back at his absolute best.
Well, they were in full team.
Yeah, they was unlucky when it all stopped that they were on a roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, but they're saying they're back on it, and they're saying they got Pogba involved where he weren't involved before. I'm not in Pogba's camp,
No.
but I would be if all of a sudden he shows us what he was doing when France won the World Cup. You know how dominant he was, how good he was on the ball, and he was working a bit harder.
Yeah.
So the way it looks like with Solskjaer at the moment, it does look like he's got complete control there. It does look like the players are really behind it.
I think the jury's still out on Pogba, and I don't really believe all these. I don't believe the newspapers. Number one, and number two, they don't know what's going on behind closed doors anyway. I want to see Pogba. I want to see it with my own eyes. I don't want to read
Yeah.
about it, and we'll
Seeing is believing. We want to see him do it. We want to see what he's doing for France in the World Cup at Old Trafford for Man United, and give the fans a little bit of what they really want. To see him at his best, scoring a few goals, making a few goals, also making an effort to get back out.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'll tell you what he's like. He got bad press again last week, Balotelli.
Yeah.
It's like a mirror image of Balotelli, you know. All the
Real
ability,
quality
fantastic ability,
Yeah.
unbelievable ability, but think that they can get away with anything and everybody.
Yeah, they're very accountable right now. The media's on them and everything they do.
Yeah.
So they've obviously got to be very careful. So is it Jamie Vardy for you?
I'm sticking with. If I can get a little bit, I might give Harry a call, and if he can go Victor Chandler get me a bit of 9-4, 5-2. I'm in.
I believe he's 7-4 though. I'll take 12-1 Marcus Rashford. He's the man of the moment. He's doing some great things. What he's just done this last couple of days so the kids can eat in the summer is fantastic. I'm really hoping he comes back with a bang. He's had a bad sort of back injury. United fans, I should think, they're all a little bit like, are we not going to do it? And if Pogba gets playing, I think you see a real proper Man United team back in the making even. So from Alan, from me, Don Shanks, have a great day everybody, stay safe, bye for now.